Hello, 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 hello from Finally Fit B3. This is Daniel Silva. I am here with Matt. Let's wave at the camera, Matt. Hello. Wonderful. I'm here with Matt from the BOD POD, Body Composition Test. We're sitting here in the trailer. We have the BOD POD set up. You can see that bad boy right there behind them. Little pea pod. Computer is also right there. Just a very simple setup. I'll give you guys a little better view of what the BOD POD looks like. Pull up my number from the last one.
I'm already been tested.
You're already been tested. Oh,
yeah, I'm already calibrated, so I'm ready for you.
Perfect. All right. So I gotta get on the scale first.
Yep.
Now I'll tell you, it's been a while since I've done this test. I'm excited because I am getting back into competing. Hey, I see I got 2 people watching right now. That's pretty cool. So the best part about it, folks, is you can't.
Yeah.
All right, folks, I'm back. We're good to go. You guys still there? All right, we got connections. We're live. So you got to wear spandex when you do it.
Swim cap.
Put a little sweaty cap on. $179, $180.
768.
176.8. That's a great number.
All right, step down.
176 pounds, folks. I'm excited.
There's your eject button. Just breathe normally and try to stay still.
Alrighty, so folks, as you can see, you just grab a seat in the pod. There's no water. You just sit.
50-second test. Just breathe normally while you're in there. Try to stay still. BOD POD holds up to 7 foot, 550 pounds. So it's pretty big. Same model they use for the NFL Combine. We do Johns Hopkins lacrosse, Villanova basketball. Most of the Division I schools own one. This is the first one, you okay?
Yeah, great. So how many do we end up doing? Do 3?
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Okay,
Yep. They got a match. Going out. It's 45 to 50 seconds.
45 to 50 seconds. There's no water. A lot of people were asking me, Is there water for it, or so on and so forth? It's just a nice and simple pod that you sit in. A little bit of air. Then we get our results. So lots of people have recorded themselves doing the BOD pod, but not a lot of people have broadcasted live for you. And always remember, I do everything live. There's no edits. There's nothing. So when these numbers come out, there's no way I can fudge these numbers right here. Tell me something good, Matt.
All right. I am, last time I saw you, should I go over all the history here?
Yeah, let's go from day one. The first ever test I've ever done.
First time I saw him, his body weight was 181.9, went down to 177.6, up to 186.6, up to 189.2, down to 176.8 today. His fat-free weight started out at 147.6, down to 145.9, up to 146.7, up to 148. It's at 143.3 now.
143?
Correct.
That's the lowest on there?
Yep.
So I'm the weakest I've ever been.
Oh, you're the smallest.
The smallest.
Yeah, we don't know strength with that. You know,
Okay.
because there are all multiple things that make up
You're
that fat-free compartment.
Okay. Wonderful.
Body fat was at 34.3 the first time I saw you, 31.7 the second time, 39.9, 41.2. You're at 33.4 right now, which is the second lowest.
So let's repeat that. So I weighed in today at 176.8.
6.8.
My fat-free weight was
43.3.
143.3. So out of that 100.
Tissue, organs, everything in your body with the exception of fat.
Okay.
That also includes, though, the water that the body retains from the processed carbs.
Okay.
So if you're eating cleaner than you were prior to, we see that loss of fat-free weight, that water weight, lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks type stuff.
Right.
Okay. But your body fat is the second lowest that it's been.
Okay.
Out of any time I've tested you.
So out of that 176 pounds, how much of it was fat?
33.486.
Okay. So folks, that's how it works now, is we really care more about how much of that 176 is actually fat. Because I can state that I want to weigh a certain number, but if I don't have a real guess of how much of my weight is actual lean or fat-free weight and how much of it is actual the fat numbers. So the next time I'm taking this test, I'm more so focused on that 33 number, right?
I would probably be more concerned about the machine, the 143.
Okay, so let's
lean,
great. We're live now. So originally I just said I'm focusing on the fat. Like I just want the fat to be less. I'm trying to get that 33 down into the 20s. Matt said actually focus on that 143. So what exactly do you mean by that?
Well, for most folks, most folks aren't competing, aren't getting ready to compete. So we want to make sure that their fat-free weight is maintaining or going up.
Okay.
The machine, the metabolic engine. So with the lowest fat-free weight that you've had out of these tests, your resting metabolic rate is the lowest that it's been also since we've started testing you. And that, to me, is the key information there. How many calories is your body burning? So then you're able to show folks how many they need to consume, based off of what their goals are.
So even though I get my lean weight and my fat weight, it also then produces my metabolic rate, which is directly correlated with that lean weight, that fat-free weight. So what Matt says when he says focus on the machine is your body is the machine. So build more muscle, get that 143 to 150 the next time I'm here, because my metabolism will be running like a well-oiled machine. I'll be burning calories like that. So guess what, though? I might actually weigh more if I come in and I just focus on that lean muscle mass. Potentially, I could weigh more, but actually be at a better composition.
Correct. The first time I tested you, you had 147 pounds of fat-free weight. You're at 143 now. That's roughly 50 calories as a resting metabolic rate, 50 calories more then than you are now.
Okay.
Which is roughly 50 calories a day. You'd be at probably close to 5 pounds of body fat difference
Wow.
a year,
Wow.
just as a resting metabolic rate, just through that muscle.
Wow. Wow. So I definitely do need to focus on the machine. And folks, that's what happens. It's like I fit the same clothes, I feel the same, but you can see all those numbers, and I'll review it over again when we actually sit down. I'm actually going to meet with Matt again, and we'll do like a straight up interview where I'm like, you guys see my numbers now. You see, today's February 3rd. I'm probably going to do a show in July. Okay. So now I'm going to go back, take these numbers. We're going to piece it together and come up with a game plan, especially a nutrition plan on how I can, A, build that machine, increase my fat-free mass, but also, if I'm on stage, how much was that percentage? What was my percentage?
18.9.
18.9. And for a guy who's 31, that's, what is that for me? 18.1. Is that good? Is that where we am I at?
You're in the
Moderately lean.
upper end of moderately lean for now.
Okay.
Now, that's actually 5.25 pounds of body fat, that 50 calories a day differences, and that's resting metabolic rate. So as a low active or low, low active or sedentary number, that's actually going to be more than 5 pounds worth of change a year.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, absolutely.
That's the power of the machine.
Folks, this is great stuff. My first test was in 2010, and then it's 2016 now. So this year alone, I'm probably going to do about 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to post my numbers. You guys can see what it worked, how it looks, and we'll talk more about it on detail in the next video. I'm having Matt come back again. We're already scheduled for April, I think we talked about.
April and May. Yeah.
April and May. So I'll have those dates out. I'll also post the calendar for the B-Fit test, so you can meet Matt anywhere in the Prince George's, anywhere in Maryland, right? You're all over Maryland, some places Virginia, some places DC. So I'll put his calendar up. You can meet him there. You saw how quickly the test took. We spent more time talking than actually taking the test. And it's one of the top notches, the best, most accurate way to find out exactly my body composition. What am I made of? All right. Thanks for your time, folks. I appreciate it. As you can see, that was live. Not making stuff up here at Finally Fit. You guys have a great one. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.